Sarah from Doggy U, and today we're going to be learning all about teaching the rebound trick. I'm here with Peek, the Australian Coolie, who's brand new to this trick, and we're going to show you it all today, so I'm so excited. When you're doing a rebound, your dog is going to come running at you, jump, leap, bound off your chest, and turn in a circle.
Yes! Hit it! Yes! Good girl!
When we're doing any trick that involves jumping, we want to think about safety first. So that means we're making sure that our flooring is non-slip, so we don't have any slippage when you're doing the trick, as well as thinking about how old our dog is and making sure that their growth plates are closed. So we want to do this with adult dogs only. All right, let's get started. Note that it's very helpful for your dog to know how to spin before teaching this trick. If your dog doesn't know how to spin, check out the video in the description below to teach that trick after watching this video. So we've got Yogi here, and she is a very accomplished disc player, but this is a new skill for her that we're learning this weekend, so I'm going to show that all to you today. Alright, to start off with, sometimes I'll start with food in both of my hands, but sometimes right at the beginning that can be a little distracting for a dog because they'll come to your left hand instead of your right. So when I first start, I'm going to take a few cookies in my right hand, and I'm just going to get my dog jumping up onto my lap from my left or right hand side. So I'm going to ask her to hop, which is a skill she already has. Hop. Yes. And I'm going to feed her a couple times just for hopping up, and then toss it away. So I'm feeding once on my lap and once off my lap. So I'm going to bring her back over to my left hand side, and I'm going to say hop. And once she has this pattern down, the next thing that I'm going to do, is I'm going to start tossing the cookie immediately after she climbs onto my lap. So it's going to be, I'm going to put her over on my left hand side. Here. Good girl. Ready? Oh, I'm going to just push her up there for a sec. Sometimes they can get excited if you give them a little pushy off there. Good girl. Alright, so I got her on my left, and I'm going to go hop, and then immediately toss in front of her. Our goal is to get a 180-degree rotation in the direction of the camera, but not quite yet. First, we're just going to reward for coming up off of our lap and into the front. Oh, sorry, girly. Now, when we think about use of space, especially with our herding dogs, we want to lean our bodies back to give them no pressure for coming onto our lap. So leaning backwards can reduce the pressure. So I'm going to go hop, and as soon as she hops up, I'm going to toss off. Now she's coming from the front, same thing, hop, toss off. Now I'm starting to get a little bit more of that 180 that I'm looking for, hop, toss off. Good girl, awesome. So now I might start incorporating treats in two hands and treating from my left hand. So I'm going to toss the cookie away. I'm going to show her, hop, yes, and feed her on this hand. So what I'm doing there is completing the circle. Now, depending on what you want, you could have them just going in that direction, or you can complete the circle. Kind of depends on what you're looking for your dog. So again, I'm going to have treats in both hands. I'm going to set her up, and I'm going to say, hop, spinner, reward here. Good. Again, so hop, spinner, yes, reward. Super. Now that she's at that point, we're going to give her a break, and we're going to increase the difficulty. Break. All right, now I'm adding, so I was sitting on a lower platform. Now I'm going to add a little bit higher platform. She's going to have to jump a little bit higher. I'm still leaning my body away. So I'm going to toss my cookie here. Have her. Yes, reward. Good girl. Now, if you need to, you may have to do a couple where you toss the cookies away to get a little bit more quicker rotation. So I can say, hop, and toss the cookie away, and then do another one where she comes back to the left hand. Ready? Hop. Yes, good job, good girl. When we're doing well at this level, we're going to lean against the wall. So we'll do one more, we're gonna get it. Whoop, let's get her a little further from us. Good, beep, hop. Yes, good job, good girl, awesome. Take a break. Hey y'all, if you're liking this video, this is where I ask you to go down and boop that like button. Doing so lets me know you're getting value from this video and would like me to make more. Plus, Cool Whip, Jake, and I would be so grateful. Once your dog is doing well up on a tube pedestal or something a little bit higher, I'm going to go to the wall where I'm going to kind of lean against the wall so I can still get some support while my dog barrels at me. Hit it. Yes, good job. But I'm also decreasing the height for her and giving her a little bit of a platform with my legs to jump off of and being able to lean away from the dog, again reducing the pressure when she's first starting out. I also want to think about angles. You saw at the beginning I started with her on my left-hand side and having this big sloping angle of her coming across my body, and then slowly close the gap there, or close the angle to make it a 180 and then finally a 360 spin, which is what we're looking for. So we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to have the cookies in both hands again. I'm going to toss my food away, get it? Oh, I left the little cookers there. When she comes back, I'm gonna ask, ready, hit it! Yes! Now, if she doesn't jump all the way, no big deal. We're still gonna reward that awesome effort. Because I'm talking, I'm gonna toss another one, get it. Beep, ready, hit it! Yes, awesome! And now I can reward from my left hand, toss it away. Beep, hit it! Yes, good dog, awesome! Good girl. Now I'm gonna close that ankle a little. So I'm going to take my cookie, toss it over there. She's gonna get it, ready, hit it! Yes, awesome! Ready, hit it! Yay, that was an awesome one! All right, I think she's ready for our next criteria. Good girl. Once your dog is doing well with you leaning against a wall, now we're gonna go fully upright and start using that hit it cue that we're gonna use to cue the dog that we want them to do the thing. So, I've got my cookies in both hands again, and I'm going to ask the dog to hit it, still leaning back slightly so they have a nice foundation to jump off of in this general area, and we'll see how she does. So I'm gonna say, beep, hit it, yes, good girl! And again, we can alternate between cookieing from the left hand and throwing the cookie away to either increase rotation or increase the velocity that they're hitting us at. Ready? Oh, you're so excited, huh? Okay, ready, sit. Good. So we'll do this one with a toss away. Ready, beep? Ready, hit it! Yes, good girl. And Laura messed up on that toss. That's okay. She did it anyway because she's fabulous. All right, I'm gonna toss one this way. Have her come at me. Beep, hit it! Yes! Oh, that was such a good one! Good girl! Awesome! And now once we got a dog that can do it with our cookies, we're now gonna take the cookies out of this hand. So I'm gonna say, peek, hit it! Yes! Good! So we've got no cookies in this hand now, we're just using that little cue. And then once we have that, we can start thinking about adding a disc if we want to. Peek, hit it! Yes! Good girl! You did so awesome, girlfriend! You did so awesome! All right, let's get a disc.
Peek, hit it. Yes, good girl. Awesome. Yeah, good girl. Ready, sit, wait. Ready, hit it. Yes, good girl. Awesome.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you go down and boop that like button and check out this video next so you can train a new trick to your dog. Happy training.